Morning, everyone. My name is Amanda Horowitz. I am one of the co-chairs of the Publications and Media Committee. I have the pleasure of co-chairing that committee with Alex Tan out of Johns Hopkins University. The Publications and Media Committee is relatively new. There was a restructuring within the committees in NAAHP about 2 years ago, and so the Publication and Media Committee was a result of a splitting of the Communications Committee. Our charge from the national office is to oversee, recommend, and develop publications and media, both in print and online. Two of the most probably viewed and consistently published pieces of material that are part of the Publication and Media Committee are the online journal called The Advisor, and then the NAAHP and the No blog. So we work with the editors for The Advisor, as well as the editor-in-chief and her editorial board to make sure that those projects are moving forward and published when they're supposed to be on their regular timeline. Right now, our big project is a revamping of the Health Professions Advisor Guide, more commonly known as the HPAG. So previous to now, this was a very, very meaty guide full of information for advisors. And since working with the committee and kind of assessing how this book would be useful moving forward, the committee has decided to, with the help of focus groups from advisors, move forward into splitting it into workbook series. So we're actually working on the first installment of the workbook series right now, and it's all about exploring the health professions and how to do that. And there will be activities built in. And so the idea would be we're developing this workbook so that it can be used in a one-on-one advising session with your student that comes in and is just very curious about health professions, but isn't sure about making a decision yet, or ready to make that decision, or doesn't even know where to start. But it could also be used in more of a classroom setting. And so that's our big project right now. That's what we're spending most of our time and attention on. The Publication and Media Committee meets regularly on the first Monday of the month from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern. We do that consistently, so that we can move our projects forward. What we've also started doing is having some working group time on Zoom, where as many of us as possible jump on Zoom, and we're working during that time. It's dedicated to working on the content within the first edition of that workbook series for the HPAG. So we welcome any lead scholars that are interested in publications and media, that are interested in working on the HPAG, or have ideas about other forms of publications and media that maybe the organization needs to tackle. So I hope to see you at one of our meetings.